everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLR8, back at you once again with Check This Out. The show we take a look at whatever deck we want to take a look at, and ever since a good old time. Today, we're taking a look at another GOAT-themed deck. It's day number 5, big old high five to you. We're taking a look at the original GOAT deck that Memphis made back when he first started doing this, and I have enhanced it. This is a pseudo sort of zombie deck. We got ourselves some zombie action. Gonna be going mostly around Vampire Lord here, the destroyer of decks and the destroyer of dreams, along with things like a Ryukoki, who is a really nasty monster. If I can find this busted mouse, there he is. Ryukoki, amongst other things. We have a bit self the usual sort of toolbox thing, but mostly centered around these two, bringing them out and just causing mayhem. So, we got ourselves our deck here today. We're going to be showing off in some duels on the Wild West of Yu-Gi-Oh! And we'll have ourselves a good old time showing off the combos, the wombos, what have you. As always, if you enjoy it, hit the buttons below. I want to see it happen immediately. Thank you very much. But all things considered, let's just go ahead into the deck list we'll be using today, because I know that's what you really want. And then we'll get right into the duels, which is what I want. So for the main deck we will be using today, we have ourselves one copy of the Blackluster Soldier Boy, 2 copies of Ryukoki, 1 copy of Vampire Lordo, 3 copies Thunder Dragon, 1 Gigantes, a DD Warrior Lady, 2 big old rats, 3 Pyramidal Turtles, 1 copy Exiled Force, a Sangan, a Saber Jar, 2 Spirit Reapers, and a Magician Opaque. We have things like the 2 Books of Life, a Heavy Storm, 2 Creature Swap, Delinquent Duo, Pontigrade and Lightning Vortex, Graceful Charity and the Nobleman of Crossout, Mystical Spook Typhoon, 1 Scapegoat, Snatch Steal, and a Premature Burial. We have things like Torrential Tribute, Double Sakuretsu Armor, Toast Tornado, Ring of Destruction, and the Call of the Haunted. As for the side deck, if you want to run Metamorphosis in this deck, you could do that if you want to check out whatever. You know, you got things like Thousand Eyes, Dark Falter, Ryu Senshi, things like that just to turn your big dudes into slightly different dudes. You also have things like another Dust Tornado if you really don't want to run into any back row sort of things. And Robin Goblin's just a hand blower upper, which can be very useful if you can get into it. I wouldn't run like 3 copies of this thing, but a copy of this isn't that bad of an idea. So, that's the deck we'll be using today, everybody. Let's go ahead and head out into Yugioh Pro, show this deck off, show you how it works, and we'll have ourselves a good old time. Alright, here our first opponent. Another day, another card game. And they can go first or second. We'll go ahead and go first just to see what we get. It's okay. I mean, BLS in the hand's always a nice thing to go first. Let's go ahead. We'll see how the Cyber Jar plays out. You know, you never know. Maybe he goes off. Maybe we get hit by Nobleman of Crossout. You never know in GoatFormat. But we have ourselves a hand. We're not into the zombies yet, but I can get into the zombies. I've got the rat. The rat floats into the turtle. The turtle floats into my Vampire Lord or into my Ryukoki. And that's what we're going to be trying to do. Just summon out those two and just go to town with some zombos. So, we'll see. I mean, my opponent's got a bunch of cards. No! My Cyber Jar! He was a pure and innocent soul. Alright, what is this guy playing? That's a neat thing. Once they play that, you get to, like, see their deck. What is this? Like some sort of weird beatdown deck of some form? Presumably this means he has, like, Blackluster Soldier in his hand already, because I didn't see it in there. I didn't see it, so I must presume it must be somewhere else. Alright, well, unfortunate that Cyber Jar didn't get to live. I was hoping to flip him on my turn with the Sakuretsus and all that good stuff, but it didn't happen that way, sadly. So, we'll soldier on with Senor Rato. I was gonna use Rat to beat down. Why would I not? There's no reason not to do this. I don't care about no magic cylinders. Do it. I dare you. I've got a rat. What have you? You have an old angry man. Alright, my opponent just does not like my deck. He's just playing all these pop cards. Alright, well. That's okay, though. We have plan D. You know? In GoatFormat, you really have to just think of the long game for a lot of things. You can't just, use your whole hand turn one and hope to win. Unless you're playing a lockdown deck, but I'm not doing no lockdown decks for this week. I could. Very easily. But I don't want to. So now the question is, what will my opponent do? He's got the Dick Lady. I mean, I've got Sakuretsu armor. Hello. Goodbye, unless you have, like, Royal Decree or something. So far, this guy seems to be in a anti-trap sort of thing. Or something. I mean, I saw, like, the Mirage Dragon. So there's a little bit of anti-trap essence in this deck. Ooh, a Spirit Reaper. Nice. I mean, that's a zombie. And he destroys my opponent's hand. So, if this attack goes through, we're good. And if he wastes things on getting rid of this, then I do the same thing. We're just trying to waste our opponent's resources. So we'll attack with the Spirit Reaper. We'll see what he does in response to this. Rugaki, ha! I got rid of a card in your hand anyway. That was all part of the plan, you small child. Alrighty. So. We're good. I could revive the Spirit Reaper now, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather him use his Blackluster Soldier in order to, blow it up with Sakuretsu armor. That would be the preferred thing. Alright, so he's got the double Thunder Dragon now. Cool, I do that too. Just a really nice discard option. Very nice for discard and setting up the BLS. Huh? Eh? Eh? I was almost there. I was very close. I was very close, okay? You can't deny I was close. So he's got Chaos Sorcerer. I'm going to be like, no. Go away. I don't like you. You are not necessary, Mr. Sorcerer Man. Alright, so we're just going to keep going here. I mean, now I can get rid of more thing in hand. Ooh, Big Rat. That's always good. Okay, so let's go for the Book of Life. Great card. It's Monster Born for Zombies. And must first be summoned from the hand. So we can revive this thing. So I'm going to get rid of it. So we got our Spirit Reaper. We're just going to attempt once again to destroy cards in the opponent's. You played it too soon, you fools. I mean, you get to keep your hand, but we already know two of the cards in your hand are nothing. That's the thing. Two of the cards in his hand are nothing. The third card must either be very important or it's like his only lifeline. That's the only option, really. That's the thing, because now we know what's in his hand. We just know. Oh yeah, I could have summoned Gigantes. I'd rather save Gigantes if there's a board. Because Gigantes, if you don't know what Gigantes is, banish an Earth, summon to the field. If it's destroyed in battle, I blow up all the spell traps on the board. So if my opponent's playing Floodgates or, I don't know, Equip Heavy or something, it's pretty nice. So now what can my opponent do? Aha! So banishing this was a good idea. Very nice. Alright, so the DD Warrior Lady. He could banish us both. Is he going to do that? That's a good question. I'm going to say... That's a good question. He could do that. I doubt it, but you never know. That would interrupt my float. Would he do that, though? I doubt it. Yeah. Nope, not going to do that. Okay. Exiled Force or Pyramid Turtle? Exiled Force or Pyramid Turtle? Exiled Force or Pyramid Turtle? Exiled Turtle. Let's go for the turtle. I'd rather get the turtle. What can I say? Alright, see. So we're not quite out of the woods just yet. We still know he only has like one card in his hand that does anything. That's the good part. The bad part... Ooh. Ooh. More Spirit Reaper. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Special Summon Gigantes by banishing the rat. We don't have a light in the grave yet, so BLS is still just... She's just chilling. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna battle into him with the Pyramid Turtle. You know, be a how do you do, little how do you do there. Take some damage, big deal. Don't need to. Go ahead, banish me. I dare you. I dare you. Do it. You fool. You had one chance and you messed it up. Alright, so we'll go for our boss monster, the Lord of Vampiros. And we're going to attack with Gigantes. Because I'd rather keep these on the board. So, DD Warrior Lady's going to go Kaputski. He'll probably banish our monsters, although I suppose there's an argument maybe to not do that. Sometimes, just saying. If you wanted to set up for BLS later, he might have not done that, but maybe not. So it just nicks a card in our opponent's hand. I knew it. I knew he had that in his deck still. I knew it. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, so now, what do we get rid of? Usually I go for Spell. But now that his monster lineup is all, like, kaput, he's got no Blackluster, he's got no Chaos, or... Do I get rid of spells? I usually go for spells. I'm gonna say monster this time. Usually I never say monster. Because, like, there's so many good monsters you can just send to the grave and set up a Blackluster Soldier and the like. But maybe if I send a monster that's, like, good for him or something, we'll find out. Maybe. We'll just find out, you know? What's the worst that could happen by choosing something different every once in a while? You know, what's the worst that could happen? Knight Assailant. Alright, that does nothing. He does nothing. And this guy's hand does nothing, because all he has is 2 Thunder Dragons, and therefore, so long as I can keep hitting him with Spirit Reaper, there's not much he can do. Not really. I kind of have him in a zombie lock, kind of like Yada lock, but, well, actually, Spirit Reaper's the same size as Yada Garasu, so essentially we've Yada locked this guy. Like, he's got this, but I'm probably bigger than this. Oh. Darn, where's my Thunder Dragon when I actually want him around? You know, I've got that boy for reasons, and my opponent just, my opponent's not done anything wrong, but Thunder Dragon has. That's a Sangan. He'll float, but I can potentially hit whatever he's searching. I could. What's he gonna get? Penguin Soldier? Exiled Force? Cyberjar? What else is there? Fiber Jar? No, Exiled Force, okay. I mean, that would help for a turn, but Lord comes back after being destroyed by an effect. So it's not like the best thing in the world. Come on, hit him again. Yes! I am the king of spirit reaping. Reap these nuts, boy! Oh wait, I'm the reaper. I reap these nuts, boy! Oh, there you go, lads and lads. This is what happens when a plan comes together beautifully. I've got my Vampire Lord, I've got my Spirit Reaper. This guy has 2 bricks and pretty much is in a top deck situation here. So I'm going to go for Call of the Haunted because I just can. And you know what? Oh wait, that'll target me, won't it? I don't know if it actually does, but I'm gonna hedge my bets anyway. I'm just gonna hedge my bets and say a no. So we'll go for Pot of Greed. Ooh. What's better than 1 revived monster? 2 revived monsters. Come forth, my rat. And we'll go ahead and set Dust Tornado just in case. So, what are the odds of this being Cyberjar? I say, trying to set myself up for Cyberjar. No, it's Senator Serpent. Okay. I could have killed that with anything I wanted. Oh well. Is what it is. It's what it is. I was being cautious about it. You never know when your opponent's going to be playing Giant Soldier of Stone. Okay? That's still a thing in this format, Giant Soldier of Stone. No one plays it because, nobody wants to do anything different, but they could have. So, that'll be game right there, folks. Death by Pyramid Turtle. So, you have an idea what this deck's about. You know, we go for the Zombos, and then we just kind of go for the Wombos, you know? We go for the zombos, the wombos, the combos, lots of damage, kill my opponent's hand, kill their deck, and just deny them all their stuff. So, there's duel number 1. Let's go for duel number 2. Show this deck off against some other opponents. We showed off a chunk of what we do with this deck, but we have some more. So, let's go for duel number 2 and show off the deck a little bit more. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Alrighty, what do we have for an opening hand? I'm going to go second this time around, just to do something a little different. And this opening hand's a little rough. It's a little rough. It's got options, but not a lot to it. I mean, I can deck thin a bit with the Thunder Dragon. Sadly, I've drawn into, the other one, but it really doesn't matter that much. Now, Thunder Dragon, he's all in here just for Blackluster Soldier and the like. And, deck thinning, of course. So the question is, what do we do here? We'll set Call the Haunted. And I suppose I could bring that back. Do I want to waste that, though? Oh, wait, no. No. This is what we do. Premature Burial, bring back the Thunder Dragon. I almost missed this. Almost! I hit my table. I hit the table. I'm sorry, Masochist Table. You're just gonna have to live with it. Alright, the Pyramid Turtle, Hachumba, and then we play the Creature Swap. What am I getting notifications for? I have no idea. Notifications? Who is doing what on the internet? I don't care right now. Alright, so what are we getting here? DD Assailant? Nice. So let's go ahead and beat into our Pyramid Turtle. Be like goodbye. Goodbye, Pyramid Turtle. I loved you, but you need to go away now. And we'll go ahead into Spirit Reaper, because he's been a very good card so far. I would like to start just destroying people's hands. Pretty brutal, but I'm doing it anyway. Alright, so what are we getting rid of? Ooh, Blade Knight. Nice. Nice. I do like that. 400, let's see. Flip monsters from my battle are negated. Oh. Well, luckily nothing in my hand matters. Otherwise, that would be a problem. Okay, well, I have no hand, but in one of those rare instances, I don't really care as much. You'd think I'd care more, but I'm actually good with that, because, Thunder Dragon's just there to be discarded anyway. So, all's good. All's good in the hood. Unless that's Mirror Force, in which case I'll be sad. So we'll save the call just in case. Ooh. That could be useful in the long run. So let's flip up the Assailant. It's bigger than my monster. I might as well make use of it. And we will start wailing into our opponent. I might not have no hand, but this guy about to have no... Never mind. He's gonna have life points. He'll have plenty of those. Alright. Touche. Touche, good sir. We're playing the same thing, so touche to you. Alright, so he's got Spirit Reaper. I can't kill it unless I use, targeted stuff on it. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. I have ways around it. Such as Ring of Destruction. And it doesn't even matter the burn. I don't think I get the burn off of this. I won't. But you know what? It's fine. Oh, no. I will get the burn. It doesn't matter, because I was only doing that to get rid of this thing. It doesn't matter. Ooh. What spells do I have in the ground? I only have the one, but the one is good enough to recycle. So, we'll be good. Let's go ahead. Spirit Reaper. Reap the spirits. The spirits are always with you. Oh. I see. Ha! It targets, you fool! It targets. See, that's why you don't want to call the haunted spirit. I keep trying to call this Call by the Grave. I'm so used to that card. But, no. Call the Haunted. The OG. That's why this card was so cool in the anime. It, turned all your monsters into infinitely respawning zombies. That was cool. Also, the one time in the anime, Bones was a cool character. And then after that, he just kind of... he had one other duel in Battle City, and then he just died, and then he came... he would have come back, right? He would have come back after Bakura lost, unless I'm mistaken. But they never showed up again. Not that I'm aware of. It's unfortunate. He could have been the Skull Servant guy. You know? But that never happened. Alright, so my opponent's gracefully charitable. He's going to be discarding a couple cards. He is waiting, implying he drew something pretty busted. He must have drawn something pretty good, I'll tell you. What did he draw? Ooh, wow. He got rid of some good stuff. Alright. Well. He really wants his assailant back. Understandable, considering it was his at one point. Oh, hey, I get to see his deck. That's right. Okay, what is this guy playing? Okay, this guy's also playing a vampire-themed deck. Mine seems to be having better luck, though. So all's good in the hood. Oh. Book of Life. Okay. Alright, my opponent and me are trading the blows. Unfortunate indeed. So now we're in a bit of a stalemate again. And of course now I draw you. Alright, well that's okay, folks. We're gonna have to go ahead and skip ahead for a minute here, I think. Because now my opponent, well, we'll see if we skip ahead or not. Depends on what this guy's doing. Okay, so my opponent and me are basically just like waiting it out at the moment. Never mind. This game is over. I said the game is over. Give me your Spirit Reaper so that it immediately dies. And we will swing for game. Oh, it's going to be a Pyramid Turtle. Okay. Oh, well, that was a nice back and forth. My opponent and me were playing similar decks. That's cool. I like that. But once again, Spirit Reaper killing his hand and just infinitely reviving monsters. I should have played Card a Safe Return, for fuck's sake. I'm reviving so many monsters. Oh well. Live and may live. Let's go ahead for duel number 3. Show off this deck one more time in all of its glory. We're doing pretty good. We're killing hands and killing decks. So let's go for one more duel and see if we finish out strong. Alright, our third and final opponent. We're up against Necro Pants. I was not aware that Necro wore pants, considering he is an undead cat. But, I guess I was mistaken on that part. Regardless, what do we have for... Ooh. That's... Oh! That sucks, but... Potential for recovery later. Potential. I really needed him to, like, discard Thunder Dragon, but, this'll potentially work. We'll find out. We'll see. You know... Sometimes that happens. You open up with a bricky hand. But we'll live with it. Let's see here. Do I just risk the Cyber Jar? Why not? We'll give it a shot. You know, we'll keep it nice and simple. My opponent wants to dumb it down. I can dumb it down real hard. But you know what? Let's not. Oh. Penguins. Okay, so we're against a water deck, so that means Umi. And Umi means tornado wall. Okay. That's a thing. That's a thing. Is Daedalus in this format? I think it might be. I don't remember. I don't know. You know, I love Daedalus so much, I might as well, like, let it attempt it. Umi Iruka. Alrighty, everything gets bigger. But then everything dies to Cyber Jar. And granted, he'll get like a bunch of monsters, I'm sure. And a bunch of spell traps and things. Alright, Serpent, another Mother. Whatever the frick this thing is. Yeah. Gun call. Alright, what do we got here? So... Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that in defense mode as much as I don't want to. Rat! We can put Rat in attack mode, I think. And then we just get a bunch of stuff. So, that's Cyber Jar for you, folks. Why would you attack Spirit Reaper? You could have killed him with a Nobleman. You absolute amateur. Alright, well, regardless of that. Rattle Float, let's go ahead and get out Pyramid Turtle. Just because I can get a Pyramid Turtle out, yeah. Banish 2 water monsters from the grave, summon a token. But why, though? Why would you do this? I do not know. So now we've got our Ryukoki out here. That's pretty neat. Oh. That's annoying. I mean, I can do something about that. How does this thing work again? Other monsters cannot change their battle positions or attack. I see. So I can't put Reaper into attack mode. Unfortunate for sure. Granted. Tricky. Alright, Giganti is not a bad option. Interesting. So I can't attack with other things. Punch standby face, target face up monster control, change of monster's position. C. So I can't attack, but I can do other things. Let me think about this. So if I activate, let's go Book of Life. We'll bring back our Spirit Reaper. Banish his Sinister Serpent. So I'll get this. You get nothing. And we'll end our turn. We will have to discard a card, but I can live with that. We'll live with that. So this is an interesting situation we're in right at the moment. No, my plan. I had a great plan, but it didn't work. I was hoping that he would ignore the torrential tribute, but apparently my opponent, little too on his game. 1,000 eyes restricted. He's such an annoying dude in this form, just because he's just a floodgate. And floodgates always make things worse. This is why we're not playing a burn deck this format. Or I should say this week. Alright, wait. What? Oh, okay, big brain play. Alrighty, well, unfortunately, that means we lose this third duel. Wow. Who knew water monsters were that good? Well, it was mostly 1,000 Eyes restricted, we're going to be honest with ourselves. But we take a loss, an unfortunate one, but we got to see a cool deck at least. I don't see many water decks in this format, so it was cool. So we'll go ahead into the end screen here, and, lick our wounds. Talk about tomorrow's deck. Alrighty, the Vampiric Zombie deck went 2 out of 3. Did pretty good. I'm still trying to get this deck 3-0. But you know what? Things happen. And we did get some interesting dueling. I think my third opponent was just kind of... He had some removal I wasn't as prepared for as I had liked. Dang old Nightmare Penguin, Abyss Folger, bouncing. Bounce house, I tell you. Bounce house. But it's what it is. So we got to see some duels. We got to enjoy ourselves. We got to destroy people's hands and their hearts. And I enjoy this deck. I really do. It's pure, plain, and simple. And sometimes it's all you need. So, thanks for watching another episode of GoatFormat. Tomorrow we're looking at a Fiend deck, I believe. Yeah, we're taking a look at Dark Ruler Hades Turbo. Not so much Turbo, but like he's the boss monster of tomorrow's deck. So thank you for watching. I'm going to be making sure I practice some more with this deck to make sure I'm up and ready. And we'll be seeing some duels tomorrow with the Fiendish deck. So, thank you for watching today. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Take care.